Hi, Sensational Sisters.
Hi.
Welcome back again. And we're in a frenzy here to get in some information to you ladies because we're pretty passionate about this. And it's been on our heart for several weeks now to share this message about the power of our words and their impact on people. We just did a few segments about the power of our words with children. And now we're going to hit on something that Leslie and I have both been hit by like a ton of bricks in the past year. Would you say year?
I'm going to say 2.
2 years. And me too. I mean, honestly, me too.
Yeah.
2 years. My entire marriage. There's your hint. The way we speak to our husbands.
Yes.
And we're going to be very specific to husbands. And I know everybody's going to go on the whole, what about the way they talk to us?
We'll talk about that.
We're going to hit that, but this is specifically about the way we speak to our husbands. And I'm going to let Leslie, let's split this into a 5-minute, you say what you want to say here. What's on your heart?
Okay.
This is Memphis.
Yeah, this is Memphis. This is my pooch. But anyway, I want to say, number 1, treat your husband with the respect you give others. That was a hard swallow, girlfriend. Yes. I think sometimes we forget. We come home and we've had a bad day at work and he's already home waiting for us and we're just like, phone rings. It's our girlfriend. Hey, girl.
Oh my God.
How have you been? How was your day? And we just completely bypass our husband.
goes.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I know that's true because I told you that.
Yes. Which I had forgotten until I started speaking.
Yeah. My wonderful husband, Chris. I read a blog one day about a woman who was at a restaurant with her husband. And, you know, they were just having a really great day together, decided to do lunch together, and we're sitting talking, and her girlfriend walks into the restaurant. And immediately, what does she do? Oh, hey, girl, what are you doing? Oh, my God, I haven't seen you forever. Come sit down. You know, she's all excited to see her. And she looks over at her husband, and he has sunken down in his chair, and he's crossed his arms, and his body language is completely changed. And he continues to sit that way during their conversation. And he doesn't, you know, he's not mean or anything. He just kind of deflated a little bit. And when she left, her friend left, girl, you gotta call me, you know, make sure you call me. We gotta get together, girl. We need to do a girls' night, yada, yada. The friend leaves, and the husband, you might want to come over into the camera a little bit. Sorry.
Hey, guys.
Logistics. She looks at her husband, and she's like, what's your problem? You know, what happened?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Right.
What happened? And he's like, you don't ever get that excited when you see me. Girls, ladies out there, listen. Your husband
hangs on your words.
He loves you. I mean, he loves you, really. And this goes both ways. I mean, you want your husband to be kind of excited when he sees you, too. And most of the time, like, my husband is always excited when I come through. I mean, I'm not saying he's like, hey, babe, whatever. But
he's excited
he acknowledges
me.
He acknowledges me immediately. Hey, babe, how was your day? Whatever. And there's some times where I just walk on by and I'm like, I gotta get dinner started. I haven't even taken my shoes off yet. But when they walk into a room, do they know you care? Do they know that you saw them? Mm-hmm. And if they don't, are you surprised when they don't love you in the way that you want to be loved?
Mm-hmm.
Because it is all about respect. And Leslie knows this. For about the last 2 years, I've been on a huge love and respect kick. And I did do a newsletter on that, too. It was titled Love and What? Because respect is a very touchy word in our society today. Respect is earned.
Oh, yeah.
When truly, in my eyes, respect is given. It's something you give freely to someone. And yes, are there areas of life where you should earn respect, you know, such as in your work environment and things like that? Yes, I do believe you should earn respect of your boss and things like that. But in terms of your marriage, respect is a gift that you give to your husband that
Amen.
your God commanded you to give. And I don't know if you remember, I gave you the book Love and Respect by Emerson Eggerichs, and that book is amazing, and I would love for every woman that I know to read that book, because it opened my eyes to a lot of things that I was doing that not only was showing disrespect toward my husband, not on purpose, unknowingly, but was causing an animosity between the two of us that that he was reacting in unloving ways.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked a little bit about this yesterday, about the power that we have
Mm-hmm.
as women, and I want to hit on that. But I want you to talk about a little bit about what notes you've taken and thoughts you have on this because of your situation, your current.
Right. Gosh, you kind of covered it.
Oh, girl, there's so much on this topic, really.
Well, I mean, I have written down here that sometimes we tend to talk down or through our loved ones. We don't really necessarily...
Especially our husbands.
Yes. Especially our husbands in close family, sisters, brothers, things like that, if you have a close relationship with them.
Because we're raw.
Exactly. And sometimes rawness is good. Rawness is always good, but sometimes you forget, like we do with our children, that they are people too.
And we take the filter off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, like you said with the whole deflation thing, men feed off of respect from us.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm sure at one point or another we'll get into the whole, submission conversation and all that stuff. But,
That one touches a lot of women in the wrong places. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just meant that women get rubbed the wrong way when they hear the word submission. They really do. They
right.
think that
well,
that's
they
bad
get the same way when they hear respect. What do you mean
Mhm.
respect? No, he doesn't.
He doesn't
earn
respect
my
me.
Respect.
Why should I respect him if he
Yeah.
doesn't respect me?
I cook, I clean, I
He
mow
sits
the
on
yard,
the couch
I do
and
the
does
dishes,
nothing.
and yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was my whole point. Treat your spouse with the respect you give others. Stop, look at him, say hi, honey, babe, whatever term of endearment that you have for him.
Are you laughing at me because I was reading my Bible?
No, just laughing at the term of endearment thought. Some people are probably on the other side of the computer saying what they call their husbands.
We don't need to know.
Sugar pie, sweet cheeks. Anyway, but, say, yeah, my day was wonderful. I'm so glad I'm home. How was your day?
How about I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you. I'm glad you had a good day. Whatever. Just, show him the respect that you want to be shown, number one.
Oh.
And
paint a portrait.
Mm-hmm.
Paint a portrait of what it looks like. Because women are very emotional. Most women are emotionally, and men are they just make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make it make sense. And it doesn't have to be emotional sense. So if they see it, they'll respond in it. So what I wanted to talk to you about was, and maybe I'll get more into this in just a second because we're going to do part 2 of this. But yes, make it make sense to them to where when you're giving them respect, they will respond to you in the way that you come to them. And most women make the mistake. We all have, let's just put this out here. We all have messy marriages. Okay? I've been through a divorce. And that marriage was messy, but that marriage also didn't have God. And my marriage now, even though we have God, it's still messy. We're two very different people with two very different backgrounds in life, raised differently, with different beliefs and different standards and just different personalities in general. And things get messy when you aren't on the same page. And that's natural. There is no perfect marriage, ever. And there never will be. And that's not the expectation. The expectation is not perfection. It is humility. humble yourself to your mate
Mm-hmm.
and be willing to be the spouse that you expect him to be to you.
And you would be amazed at the results that you get.
Oh,
I mean,
I
just
know. Trust me.
just say it. Just thank you. How was your day? Thank you so much for what you do for us. and
Eye
our family."
contact.
Yes.
Thank you for providing. Thank
Mhm.
you for being the man that you are. Oh my
Your-
goodness.
Your yard
Words,
gets moved.
affirmation, affirmation, affirmation. Right.
The
The laundry gets
I got
brought
up this morning.
downstairs.
Let me tell you, I got up this morning and mine was cleaning the toilet in the downstairs bathroom.
I can't
Yes,
say that my
ladies.
husband is a bathroom cleaner. Like, he takes the toilet apart, lid off.
Oh, you
Oh.
got to though.
I know, girl, but I'm saying he's
He
a
does it,
plumber because
right.
he gets all nervous about germs and stuff. So,
But yeah, I'm just saying. Just saying.
Feed 'em.
He was cleaning my toilet.
Feed them, girls. Feed them. Part 2 coming up.